But Harley tried to heal, but with the cheating and all of that, she couldn't heal properly or whatever. It was like it brought back all of the trauma that she had blocked out. All of it. Because Harley, when she was 18 years old, she hadn't had sex. She didn't do any of that. She gave her virginity to her toxic ex, and her toxic ex was addicted to porn and forced her to do all these other things that she didn't want to do. Not really. They'd have to watch porn with each other, then they'd have to reenact all of that or whatever, and this is just not what Harley pictured. Harley wanted a romance. Harley wanted a, love relationship, not like that. And he just didn't care what she wanted. He was gonna do whatever he wanted to do. It was either you or somebody else. So this part is very, graphic about stuff like that. But if you're addicted to porn, please, it's demonic. You can laugh if you want to, but it is completely demonic in relationships. It's dehumanizing too, because what you think is pleasure might not be pleasure to the female. But you can't judge somebody at all about situations like that, because there's other things that comes to mind about, having a porn addiction or something like that. But there's just some things that some girls don't want to do, and they should never be forced to. Especially if they want to keep somebody in a relationship with them, because they're just going to leave you anyway, honestly. But if you don't heal from the trauma that you block out, it is going to come back 10 times worse. And it's going to hit you smack in the face. And you're not going to know what's hit you, honestly. People can laugh and make jokes and, be funny, like, oh, porn's so fun, porn's this, porn's that. Not when it makes you do horrible things to people that you're supposed to care about. Also, please, if you're in a domestic violence situation, get out. If nothing changes, you can't stay in a toxic relationship like that. Especially if you have kids, you can't you don't want your kids to be in situations like that. But Harley never said anything to anybody. There was a few people that knew what was going on. But, I mean, she told him not to tell anybody. She didn't want people to know because she stayed with him. She, claimed to love him. So she didn't want him to be in trouble. She didn't understand what was going on with him. Why he just wanted to, hook up with random people and come back to her. She didn't understand that. She just felt like something was wrong with her. And that she needed to lighten up, that she needed to do these things to make him happy, and she wasn't happy herself because that was not her that wanted to do that. She forced herself to do a lot of things that she didn't want to do. So now she doesn't do any of those things that she doesn't want to do ever again. And will never. But she became her trauma in a way. Like everything that led up to it. She's just, her trauma doesn't define her. But she never told anybody. And when this happened to her, about all of that, the cheating and everything that she blocked out, everything had come back somehow, and she doesn't understand how it happened, and she's never been the same since. So my advice is, please do not block out anything. Feel what you need to feel and carry on. I'm sure you will constantly have triggers if you go through something traumatic. And I'm not trying to say that this situation, is worse than others, But things happen to people that changes them. Pain changes you. And you're supposed to grow through what you go through. You're not supposed to be toxic. You're not supposed to be sour. You're supposed to forgive and move on. That's the most important thing, is to forgive and move on and be the person, be the best person that you can be. Because if you keep on and just live in toxicity, you are going to hurt other people. I'm not saying you might not abuse them and physically, but you could possibly, verbally abuse them. You gotta make sure you're okay. Please do. I know this wasn't all together, but it's extremely emotional, and I'm just gonna cut it off now. Love you guys.